Hey, what's up, y'all? Back again. Another show. Another time. Another amazing moment. Uh, we gonna just talk one-on-one today. Um, we gonna get some simple things out the way. And then we gonna get into this discussion. But first thing first, remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment on this YouTube channel, Magi Productions, MAJII Productions. You can find me here. You can find me on Facebook under Magi Productions. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at Taz_influence. Alright? So if you need to talk, you need to hit me up. If you need to just, drop some words, or you need to just have a discussion with me, come over to the page. We always open to it. Alright? Yeah, we're not gonna talk about the Grammys. We've already come to that conclusion that it's a rigged place, man. It's you already feel that it's a rigged show. It's just to entertain the masses now, and just to keep those who are perpetually making decisions and getting the looks and getting all the listens to keep having the looks and the listens. So it is what it is, man. The Grammys, and they haven't been as good. They haven't been as good for the last few years. So can't really tune into that. But man, we're gonna discuss this Meghan Markle and this Asian hate crime, and we're gonna get into a few of those things. First thing first, though, guys, did y'all see Joe Biden trying to walk up these steps? My man, Joe, I am sorry that the steps feel that way about you. Cause they got you. You was trying to hit the Obama sprint, up them steps, and the steps was like, nah. My man, you saw Joe. He was, okay. Let me get my bearings. Hey, Joe, take a second, man. You got to remember that other half of Obama was black, so it was some natural smoothness in there when he did that sprint, when he did that little Obama sprint. It was a natural, just a natural smoothness to that. You're gonna have to work on yours for a little bit. But shout out to the president, man. A lot of y'all been going crazy over the stimulus. And I mean, y'all been letting the jokes fly over the stimulus. I've seen the 1,400 hit my account. Hey, let me get a shake. Let me get an ice cream cone from McDonald's. Oh, the ice cream cone machine is down. How much to pay for the ice cream cone? How much to pay for a whole new machine? Hey, 1,400 hit the account. Go up in Victoria's Secret. What's the secret? Hey, 1,400 hit my account. Hey, go up in the zoo. Let me get one of these animals. Yo, y'all have been, when I say y'all have been going crazy over this, y'all have done it, man. Y'all have done it. So it's hilarious. but some of y'all have taken it too seriously. I know someone has. It was a case where someone murdered some people over not getting their stimulus. And it shouldn't be that serious. But right now in this economy and with this COVID and with everything going on and all of the being behind in all bills, not being able to take care of family and friends and just household, it's gotten that serious for people. That's kind of sad. And you know, my heart goes out to that family and to those people that has to be on the other end of this tragedy, but also has to be in that everyday situation like millions of other Americans are going through the recovery process of this coronavirus and of trying to just live in their homes and maintain a lifestyle and needing that assistance from the government, as you know, we all may need in this moment. So but the main topic of today, right? The main topic of what we're getting into, what we're here to talk about. Let's not be surprised. I'm tired of us being surprised about the racism in America. I'm tired. I thought we were getting to a good common place of like, we know that it's here, we know that, you know, it's prevalent, and we're starting to do things about it. Let's not turn back that hand. In the last week, we've seen Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, you know, get on this interview with Oprah and just spill their life, spill their details about, you know, marriage, the denouncing the throne, to having a child, to living without the perks of royalty, and these things shouldn't be surprising, man. It shouldn't be where you didn't think the royal family, someone who's always looked at even other people who looked like them as lesser because they didn't have the perks and the money and the status. You know, they were already born in the privilege, so automatically their own people weren't good enough. So anybody of any other race wouldn't be any different. They would just be lesser than what they already think. And it's not to say that it's right, but that's why we're having this discussion. It's to say that it's prevalent. Don't think that everything has to be right. If it did, we wouldn't have these problems, guys. We have to know what we're looking at and what's really there so we can address it. We couldn't address the in the room if we didn't know it was the elephant. You understand? So when we're seeing this, I'm not sure why Meghan at that was so surprised. You know, especially being someone who's already in a lifestyle of being, you know, one parent being black, another parent being white. You're born with having this duality to you. You're born with not, not fully understanding where to fit in and how to fit in. But due to society, you're born knowing that if you're 1%, then you're the whole percent. And this is how you will be treated. And despite, and it's never about if the person straightens their hair, if they speak the king's English, if they sit up tall and speak proper and know the specific etiquette and know the dining fork from the salad fork to the soup spoon to the regular spoon. No matter what it is, it's the mentality of just not thinking that person is an equal. You can know all those things. So Megan, it's not your fault. It's not. You shouldn't be surprised. You should know that they weren't born to think this way. Unlike the rest of the idiots out there that were taught this way. That keep growing and stimulating racist and racial factor in their lives so they can become the full presence of racism in our everyday America. Let's not be surprised. Let's not be surprised. It's time to get over that. It's and the things that were said and that keeps being said about you and your family, I am sorry for that. But it also is to attest to those who are going through it right now also with us. The black community has played big brother to racism. And big brother meaning that on the receiving end, we've always been big brother for this country, right? And for most of the world. We've taken the brute force. We've answered some of the tough questions. We've taken on some of the best challenges of how do we turn this around, where do we start, who do we go to, how do we lend that hand, right? And right now that stick has been passed on, and we're watching it being passed on to the Asian community, right? And it's hard to watch every time. I've seen a few discussions lately about let's mind our own business. Let's stray away from this topic. Let's not come to the defense of our brethren because they've never come to our defense. It's not a surprise. It's not a shock. It's not something new that the Asian culture was racist against the black culture. That they didn't look upon the black culture with dignity and respect and love and the simple mindfulness of people, not just being, a person of color, but a person. And we know better than anyone. It's not that we will overlook your actions, but we should not condemn them either. Recently, there was a murder last week of an Asian man who got stabbed in the back, just randomly walking. The person who committed the homicide didn't know this person. It wasn't premeditated. It was just an act. That's what they came up with so far. And earlier this week, we've had it where it was, I want to say 6 women, 6 or either 8 women who were murdered. And now I'm seeing all of these posts and all of these things from the Asian community, like stop the crime, stop the hate, stop, why is this happening, what's going on, excuse me, what's going on. This is the America that you also live in. It was never just against us, guys. When we talk about white supremacy, let's talk about how it cares what it doesn't care what skin color it is. We haven't gotten to address all of the Hispanics who are passing away right now. We haven't gotten to address the Native Americans that keep feeling this harassment. We haven't addressed our Indian brothers and sisters that's going through this. It's not just y'all. And it shouldn't be anyone. But let's not put the focus on just this community. Let's not put the focus on just the black community. Let's put the focus on that this is not new and we need to address the problem. White supremacy. Those women didn't have to die. What's wrong with that person? What's wrong with that criminal, that thug, that gangster, that mafia member? That white person? It's something wrong. I'm not making an excuse for them. I'm not giving them a plea out. I'm not helping them cope to anything. That person needs to get thrown under the jail. We should not keep paying for these actions and reactions to these things. It's not on us. It's not on people of color. I refuse to make these people victims. Their due respect. The respect is to acknowledge who the problem is right now. And that we clearly need to do something about this. To those families, they still grieve. They still hurt. They're still missing someone from their lives right now. We will not make an excuse. We will not give them the benefit of the doubt. We do not say they're struggling. We do not say that it's their past. We do not say that they've had a premeditated reason. We do not give them that chance. We turn on them and we say and look at them as the criminals that they are. This is outrageous. You do not deserve the kindness. You do not deserve the trials. You do not get to go home and feel safe in your home. It should not be a black boy and black girl, or Asian boy and Asian girl, or Latino boy, Latino girl that feel as they should have to carry themselves in a certain way, or play a game in a certain manner, or feel like they have to speak a certain way, or act a certain way, or present themselves a certain way to be respected by you all. We no longer are standing for it. You no longer deserve it. It's past due when you did. If you ever did deserve the respect like that. In this country, at least. So, I say, let's not treat this as if it's new. Let's not undermine what this community is going through right now, but let's also recognize that this we now all should see. And this is specific. This is to say to my Asian brothers and sisters, no matter how you look at the black community, you're being looked at like you look at the black community. And may we address the issue of who's most of our problems so we can address the issue of what's our own problem. I pray for those families. I pray that these things become a anomaly for the remaining time that we have here. And may the people who are committing these crimes and these acts of domestic terrorism and social hate groups, I pray that they all get the book thrown at them. Because this is no longer something we will tolerate. So, to all of my brothers and sisters, especially my black brothers and sisters, I love you all. I am happy to have all of you here with us. I send my prayers out to the Asian community. And may we all stand together against this brutality, against this racial tide we're in, and against the bigotry that we live in of this time. We have bigger issues, guys. Let's face them. Thank you.